Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long time coming, but here it is, the Tier 3 Thanos review. Um, now, Thanos has had the ability to get his potential unlocked, and you can work on his gears for months now. And everybody pretty much kind of knew that this was going to happen in Endgame, seeing as this is probably the last. Okay, I'm not going to say that because I haven't seen the movie, but this is more than likely going to be the last film that we truly see Thanos in. So, that being said, first thing that we always have to do when we are testing these new Tier 3s is to go and beat up Odin. Now, my hopes for Thanos was to maybe, he would take over everything like Alliance Battle Extreme, stay on top in timeline because he was already pretty good there. I didn't rank up his uniform to Mythic yet. Still kind of working on that. But overall, I will say that visually, it's very impressive. Thanos lost a little bit of weight. The armor's awesome. I love the weapon, and the skill set changes were perfect. They kept the fourth skill and the fifth skill were slightly altered, but still great nonetheless. And then the rest of his skills pretty much got like a change. He's a lot more fluid when he attacks, and his tier 3 skill, I didn't want the snap. I'm glad we didn't get the snap, but what we did get was this awesome ball of death and doom and despair, and that wasn't even the whole thing. So I gotta say, I like his tier 3. It's very great. I really do. I assumed Thanos was going to cost more than the usual 800 CCF, and he was 1,600 CCF. So that's for you guys asking. As far as he holds up in PvP, I noticed he has a slight targeting issues with some of his skills. Because before, Thanos would just kind of do the same 2 or 3 moves. He doesn't spam his third skill nearly as much as he used to. He favors the 2 and 1 when you have him on autoplay, and then he'll throw a 5 in there occasionally. But still, nonetheless, he does smack heads. He's got that great recovery in there, and he'll be a lot stronger once that uniform does get ranked up. So I gotta say, he's nothing short of what I expected him to be in PvP because he was already good. And it really would make sense for them to make him worse in PvP and better in PvE because, Thanos, he's just not about that. So he holds up very, very great. His jump and his stats from tier 2 to tier 3 were pretty beefy, especially in the HP department, man. He's a monster. And it's what we expected, but I do not feel that he is like overpowered. I feel that he is an extremely strong character. I like his playstyle now a little bit more than I did before. It seems like with every Thanos uniform that we get, he gets, a pretty good chunk better than what he was before. Like his first uniform, the Secret Wars one, that was cool because we got a uniform. But then when Infinity War came out, it was like, holy crap. And now the Endgame is out, I think it's just really awesome to see him with the weapon, and the design is great. The skill sets are great. And of course, tier 3 naturally is great. So we got our one big baddie out of the way with his tier 3. It kind of makes me excited to see what they're going to do with other natives, especially ones of his stature, like, the other Black Order are eventually going to get a tier 3. Who knows if it'll follow comic book lines or anything like that. So overall, I'm going to say that Thanos is a great tier 3 to have. I can't say that for every single character, but nonetheless, he is still great. And I do highly suggest, picking him up if you have not already. And, a lot of people already did pick him up because they've had their Thanos ready for a long time. Anyway, thanks for watching. So, well, with that being said, guys, as I say all the time, please do like, subscribe, share with your friends. It's always great to have more viewers, and it is always greatly appreciated. Hope you guys have a fantastic evening, and I do hope you enjoyed this review. And I guess with that being said, I am peacing out. Have a good one.